Good morning. Welcome to 4x8 Paper Stuff. This is Beth. It's a short video today. It's only 11 minutes, but it's 11 minutes of packed stuff. I started last night. I made another junk journal for November Recovery, Volume 2. And then the sister calls, and we talk, and we talk, and we talk, and we talk. So it's been 2 hours later. So, do I remember what I was doing? Sort of. I made another volume, Volume 2, and I just tore out a bunch of scratch paper, took off some paper out of this medical coding book that my husband luckily got out of the trash for me years ago. As you can see, it's from 2016, but it's super thin paper, and it's perfect for some of this kind of stuff. And I only added like 6 or 7 pages because I might put like 2 or 3 volumes together and put them in a little tiny bit of a cardboard cover. I don't know. But it feels more freeing to have just a couple pages in each one. Why, I don't know. It just is. But and I'm kind of out of, this was last night, but kind of out of camera range again. But all I'm doing is gluing a couple pages down here. Really not doing a whole heck of a lot. And apparently hitting the camera also. But there were a couple white spots, and I just added some stuff here and there. That little pink heart right now is from something I did on Procreate and just printed it out. All of it is very, 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 very messy. Oh, no, I think that was last night too. But I do like that other splash of bright pink in there. But it's all a way to create chaos and make order out of it. And one of you all said that that's kind of what you feel like doing yourself. And I'm like, that's a great way to, it's something we can control. And then someone else said, I'm not going to even say who said it, but someone else said that I sounded sad. I don't want to sound sad. I don't feel sad. More apprehension and the anxiety of not knowing what could happen. Because I'm not anticipating anything good happening. Because every time you think it can't get any worse, or this is worse than a movie, you can't script this kind of stuff. It happens. And because there was a little pocket in the back, I put that little note into the back and just said, go for it. So maybe in 2025, when I pick this up again, I'm like, oh yeah, I was supposed to go for it. But, and then I added turquoise to this, and I kind of like that color. I'm kind of trying to not group. This is my new goal, which I don't think I succeeded today in at all. But trying not to categorize cools and warms together. I want to splash it around a little bit. But again, just creating chaos and then trying to fix it, because I feel like I need to be able to control something. And our future in the government of the United States is going to be out of everybody's control, no matter what party you're in and what you believe and what TV station you may or may not watch. I think it's out of our control. But anyhow, so I picked up all my little tiny scraps, and I put them in a piece of deli paper, and I'm going to use them tomorrow, or a good bit of them. But now I do see, looking back at this, I'm still using a lot of cools together and warms together, and I want to kind of get out of that, at least for the first 2 layers or so. But all of this can be completely obliterated and played with again. And I have no attachment to it whatsoever, even though I'm having fun doing it. And even though I love it, like the flowers, and actually I like pretty much all of these a lot. I have told myself I will not be attached to any of this. I could put white paint over all of it and start again. And maybe I should do that. As a lesson to myself. maybe I will do that tonight and let it dry really well. It's going to take a couple days to paint it because I like the way things dry naturally rather than with a heat gun. But anyhow, so I went in on the first page and just kind of went for it. But I did add some more layers to some of the pages I've already painted. And that way they're really, really, they give me more options of ideas that might be spurred on. Um, but I really don't want to sound sad. I think I'm past part of it. But I think there's going to be a lot of anxiety for quite a while. And a lot of people, I'm not the only one. Uh, I think we should all be anxious. That's how I feel. Um, but it can't be forethought in my mind because I'm not going to give him that kind of power. But anyhow, for right now, he still has a little power over my mood. But like I keep telling my husband, he is not going to make me go in the fetal position. Actually, sometimes I accidentally say fecal position, which that happens too. I'm like, well, that's a Freudian slip. But yeah, it's a mess. It's a mess, and it's not going to be fun for a long time. Um, I guess this is what living in a third world country is going to look like for us. But anyhow, I'm of the opinion: don't make war, make art. So that's actually a witch that I tore washi tape from the washi tape shop and the PET tape and tore it up into sections, and now it just looks like black. But anyhow, so apparently I've been using my Stabilo quite a bit because my water is now the same color as what's going on this page pretty much. And I haven't changed it in like 2 or 3 days. So need to change my water tomorrow. Note to self. But anyhow, there's no rhyme nor reason for any of it other than making good out of chaos and November recovery and controlling. This is something I can control. But I don't want to sound sad because I'm not sad. I'm beyond the sad part. Now I'm just mad. I think that might be more true. That rings more true. I'm just mad. Like, how could we have let this happen? But anyhow, stop talking about it, lady. So yeah, some of the stuff that I've already painted and not used yet, I just added more colors. Just keep repeating the same colors, not mixing them a lot. Just and where stuff is wet, adding stuff that doesn't mind being wet, like these tempera paint sticks. And where stuff is dry, adding maybe wet acrylic or wet Stabilo. Neocolor 2s are hard to put on acrylic at times. But and kind of trying to get out of color families like this a little bit. It actually looks like martini olives. Not that I know how to eat. Not that I know what martini olives look like all the time, but you got to find the good in everything. You got to find the fun. You got to find the fun. But it's just I love all of this. And even if I tear each spot in half, and I'm trying to use tools that don't make any sense, like a cooking spatula from the dollar store. Um, so you don't have control over shapes and where it actually goes down and how it goes down. And I think that's a good thing too. That's a good way to create some chaos. Um, but it's so much fun. It really is. It's kind of like working out frustrations a lot, but not sadness. Sadness isn't there. And I have done a ton of voiceovers because I'm trying to create a volume here. And I can't do that when it's 40 minutes for one page, almost. This is sped up 4 times, sometimes 8 times. So there's a lot happening in one little sitting here. And that's been kind of fun too. Um, just kind of letting time disappear. And Gunner, sorry about that earplug, people. That's the dog. He's right here. He ate another pair of my pants. Some capris. Again. And he dragged them off the top of the counter in the bathroom. That dog. I can't remember how to spell chaos, so I just scratched it out. Because I don't want anything visible underneath. Anyhow, so much fun. So much fun. So much fun. So go make some calm out of chaos. Gunner, stop it. And I apologize for the dog barking. And everybody have a great day. He's apparently going to be a pain in the behind right now. Bye.